Hi, Jordan. How are you doing today? It's our very first video for our customers to just introduce ourselves and tell the history behind the wonderful platform, The Matrix of Destiny.
Hey, Anastasia, I'm excited and happy to be here with you.
Wonderful. How are you? How is your mood today?
It's good, actually, very good. Just looking for a new home today in Ubud.
Oh, wow. So I wish you success on this journey.
Thanks.
So let's start. Tell me about your background, who you are, and how did you find out about The Matrix of Destiny?
Well, I guess my name is Orden Zebek, and so I found out about the Matrix of Destiny from my ex-partner, and she'd said something really cool, and I was like, "Wait, what did you say?" And she said, "Oh, it's that Russian thing." And I said, "Can you show it to me?" She said, "Sure, no problem. I'll show you later." So time went by, I think it was a few weeks, and she said something else. And I'm like, "Wait, what did you say?" And she's like, "Oh, it's that Russian thing." I'm like, "Can you show it to me?" And she's like, "Yeah, later." And I'm like, "Okay, wait, no, show me now." So I stopped her and she showed me this Matrix Destiny website, and it was all in Russian, and I couldn't even pay for it. I had to ask her to use her Russian card to pay in rubles. And then I got this PDF, and it was so confusing, and I didn't understand what was going on. Um, but I read the Tikkun part, sorry, the Karmic Tale part,
Oh, karmic tape part.
the Karmic Tale part. And I've been studying karma for like 8 years, and I've never been able to find something so accurately that described my situation. And then I was really shocked. And I started doing all of the research into figuring out what was going on here. Like, I really didn't know. I'd never heard of Matrix Destiny or Matrix of Destiny before in my life.
And when did it happen? How long ago? How long time ago?
I think it was, well, when I look at the code commits, it was October of 2023. That was when I first started coding. So it was maybe right before that.
Oh, so you went really quick from just finding out about this method and starting to creating a website.
Yeah, I knew that it had to be translated and figured out in English. I knew that the system I was looking at was way too complicated, and that if it wasn't me, like if like if I didn't have this passion of understanding myself and these systems, I would not spend that much time because it was so confusing figuring out this system. I just didn't understand, so I had to figure it out.
Okay, that's interesting. So the first time I see my Matrix of Destiny was I think 3 years ago when I was working in a marketing agency, and I was so confused like what to do next in my life. Like I felt that um, I felt that something ended at that point and I need to start something new, but I was so confused. I didn't know anything like what should I do in life, and I definitely feel like something is not complete. I felt that I'm not at my place. I wasn't like passionate about working from 9 to 5 all the time in office, but everybody else were kind of okay with that. So I was the only one in this office who was so like upset by this time like working time and working style, so and then I started to just searching, and I saw one video. I think it was on TikTok, on Ukrainian TikTok, and then I found out about the Matrix of Destiny, and then I found out that I have a completely different personality, not about working like constantly in office, but I can make this a push when I can do the like entire work for a couple hours, and I don't need to I don't need all this time to do the 2 hours work. So I found out that I'm just a different person, and I stopped. The Matrix of Destiny helped me back then to just stop doubting in myself, stop doubting and like there is something wrong with me and everybody else is fine. Just everyone is different, and turns out it's completely okay to have such a personality, and they just needed something else.
Yeah, what you said there, like that's why I love these systems. That's why I love the Matrix of Destiny is because it gives us that confidence to love ourselves, to be like, oh, that's a part of me and that's the way that I am. And when we can see that, we can love it and our life just gets automatically better.
Exactly. You understand that you are totally normal and there is
Yeah,
nothing wrong with you. You're just a different person, and everybody has their own archetype and their like additional different energy. That's why we are who we are, and we can kind of justify ourselves finally that we are
yeah.
normal.
I think you nailed it there when you said normal, right? Like I think I want everybody to feel what it is for them to be normal, for them to feel okay. That's what the power of this system is, to feel okay, to feel normal.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel right now. That when I don't accomplish that much, that like for example, the other person, I just understand that okay, I'm just different person, and I accomplished something else in a different area probably. So, and I'm becoming totally okay with me. And I'm coming to the Matrix of Destiny almost each day of my life, especially the times when I'm starting to doubt in myself or in my decisions. And then I'm coming back and okay, that's totally fine, and just the way you are. And you don't need to do like anything. You don't need to fix yourself.
Yeah, so does it help you make decisions in your life when you're presented with opportunities?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Now of course, the first thing what I am paying attention for, it's my own feelings, like how do I feel about this opportunity? But then I also check with my metrics whether like this new opportunity or how it possibly can change my life works for me and would work for me, because I really know what kind of things are working for me and what kind of like lifestyle, working style doesn't work for me. So, and based on that, I can be sure in my decisions, and I think mm, yeah, I think it's important. Also, I have my tarot cards, and sometimes I use my tarot cards to find some answers, whether I should go a particular way or not. And what about you? How do you prove to yourself that this particular decision is right?
Um, yeah, so for me, the karmic tail has kind of, been a guide. So my karmic tail is I've got the devil in there and temptations, addictions, things like that. So I've definitely had my string of temptations and addictions throughout my life. And now, I've spent years of correcting that. But now when new opportunities show up, like say a friend offers me something, I'll be like, oh my goodness, of course I do want it. And maybe I will not partake right now, because I will think, okay, I'm not here again to go through those. I'll make a new choice. And honestly, if I didn't have the Matrix of Destiny showing me that, I might think, yeah, I do want it and I deserve it and I'll do it again, but it really is that karmic tail knowledge that gives me the wisdom to be like, nah, I'll pass.
Yeah, so you know right now that some of the decisions they could be wrong because they are pushing you into the negatives of your energy, right? And that's how you can make right decisions for you and for your energies.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, honestly, the energy doesn't feel like it's a negative. It feels like it's a positive. You know, my karmic tail, like it's like these little whispers pushing me what sounds good, what feels good. It's like pushing me in that direction. And I've listened to it so many times. And with the knowledge now, it's like, oh, I hear you. I hear you tricking me, you know? So I'm very, very grateful for it to have the extra layer of information.
I think you already mastered your karmic tale and it's guiding you through your entire life. And the way how you feel your 10 energy is also just wonderful. How you can hear that you should go a particular way. Just you can feel something, and you usually tell me that okay, I don't know how to solve this problem at the moment, but I definitely know that I would feel it later. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like having this 10 energy. It's for me it's a lot of fun. It brings a lot of
Yeah,
fun and ease. Yeah.
it definitely is. I don't have 10 energy, so I can only assume how fun it is. So let's highlight our roles in the platform. So you are a creator of the platform, and how, at what moment of creating of the platform you decided that you need somebody else here?
Oh, well, yeah. So I guess let's start with my role. Um, I was hoping that actually you would answer this one first because Anastasia, I believe I'll answer a piece of it that your role might be content creation. Is that true?
Yeah, it is true. You found out me and you asked to create a content for the website, and this is really a big honor for me to participate and change so many lives with information I have.
Yeah, you were a huge piece because I didn't have the information. So, you know, my job, I like to think of it maybe is that I do everything to support Anastasia. I do everything to support you.
Okay. Now
So
I'm
you,
a little bit you flatter me.
but you know, I think really that's what it is. It's everything is wrapped around you and your content, from the text to the video courses. All of it is there just to give you a place to put the content.
Okay, I never view that from this perspective, but it's flattering for sure. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
working for like about 2 years to gain all this knowledge and to find out about people and what they experience. And because when I just started learning the Matrix of Destiny back like then and 3 years ago, uh, I found out about all the energies and I thought like, okay, but how possibly it could be true like for everyone? I know that it's true for me, but I needed this proof from other people that they feel according to their energy, because I wasn't sure about this knowledge that much. I never could just hear about something and believe it just for granted. I need a proof for myself, usually always. So, and then I practiced and practiced, and now I totally sure. I never doubt. If I see the person with like 7 energy, I know what it is. I know like that this person probably is super fast, much faster than me, and that you probably like driving. That you are the one who likes to work in a team. So yeah, now I never doubt in this knowledge, and I know that it works for 100%. Yeah, I was preparing for this moment for so long. Okay, let's then move to our compatibility chart, how we decided to check our compatibility chart, whether it work or not. And I think that that many of this is true. So I have in my center, as my center energy, I have 18s, and I usually just a mirror for other people, because with most of the arcanas, if we talk about compatibility, we will be having I will just repeat the number of the other person. So you have 7, I have 18s in my chart in the central arcana, and together we have 7. So, and the seven, it is such a perfect business arcana, I think, in my opinion, because like I don't have large sevens in my chart, but this energy is really something what I lack. And in our collaboration, I feel like I have like when we started to work, I felt that okay, I have this extra energy, and we did everything so quick, really so quick. Because I would never do it so fast like without you, and I think you can tell the same. We just have this extra push with our compatibility energies. What do you think about it?
So for me, what you gave me was focus, actually. That I think was the largest thing, because when I had come to you, I had all of this stuff built, and you were like, let's get it out to the people. And you pushed me through that. So you gave me that extra focus. Speed, I would not say was the issue because I was building everything. Everything was very fast. But getting it out was because of you.
Okay, so from my perspective, you gave me the speed, but from your
Mm.
perspective, I gave you this focus. Probably I was like in my work previously, I was too focused on something and I was like too afraid to do something. But you gave me this kind of energy, and I gave you this focus energy. That's interesting. And I remember that in our portrait arcana, we have or 13 or 16. So I born on third, and you born on 13.
13th.
13. Okay, so together we have 16s, and this is a tricky one. Do you know about 16 energies? That it's kind of
The tower.
power energy. So, and that's interesting. It is about that we are ruining something together to build it anew.
Well, did we ruin anything yet?
The moment when you told me that like you decided that we need to redesign our website, like everything worked fine. And when things are working fine, I'm usually completely fine with that. But then you popped up with the idea that, okay, we should rebuild everything. And that was, I think, this very 16 energy moment when like we decided to, like mostly you decided to just start again. And now we have a completely new platform, which is much more than just calculating a chart or like having a calculation. Now it is the entire space when you can just visit in this place all over again, and you can learn inside of it, and you can calculate now unlimited amount of charts. Like we have this option right now, so people they can't just live on our website, I think.
Yeah, I like the way that you see that. We definitely did build it up and then crash it down and build something new. And I think this week we started something again where this just might happen again, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I
So
think so. So probably with our kind of energies, it will be going again and again and again. We will be just rebuilding something, throwing away something, and building again. Yeah. It's like I don't have in my chart 16 energy, so it's something kind of new for me because I usually like the stability, like when everything is understood, when everything is working and nobody changes it. So I like this. I really love this approach for myself. Like in my
mm.
life, this stability kind of thing. And I usually seek for stability. So I'm looking for it like everywhere in my life. Yeah, but to like this kind of energy is something new for me. And each time I'm like so afraid that okay, it won't be working that well, like as well as before, and because like something new is usually something unknown.
Mm.
But usually it works much better than before.
And I was born on the 13th, right? So my whole thing is transformation. And for me, this is completely normal to build, rebuild, build, rebuild, just keep evolving. I don't have consistency, stability in that way. I'm used to change. I'm so used to change. I'm used to changing myself. In my outside environment, it gets to a point where if I don't change, something on the outside will force me to change. Um, it's very fascinating to, to watch and observe. Even when I think I'm stable, I think, and I can make plans to be stable. And then life will be like, nah, nah, you got to do something. You got to change. You got to move. Got to go. Yeah,
You see, it is like just the explanation of certain energy. It's all about certain energy that you have to die all the time and reborn, die and reborn, like during entire life. And it is so different, like just kind of opposite. And probably we should, maybe we met each other to teach each other like these differences. You are teaching me that it is fine to change stuff and don't like mm, be attached to stability. And probably I bring in some stability into yours. I don't know.
for sure. For sure. You're now like the longest relationship I'm planning on having, like, yeah.
Let's move to the other question. Let's go to missions. Like you already know that your mission is 12. Um, like, do you feel that you fulfilled this mission during your life?
Fulfilled or fulfilling?
Like
Not
fulfilling.
fulfilled. Fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Matrix is really helping me achieve that. And it's fascinating, I think, to understand the mission. And I'm 40 years old this year, and I'm turning 41 soon. And last year, let's say a full year ago, I would say, no, I'm not there yet. I don't even know if I'm on the path. And this year it's like, oh, it's so quickly changed to being on the path. Mm, I would think if I knew this information when I was 20, I'd be like, that's impossible. Like, how is how is any of that gonna happen? Or how am I gonna get there? And I can say that it took years of change for myself again and again and again, changing absolutely everything about me to get onto the mission. And they were all integral pieces of just realigning little shifts that got me here, you know? Um, so it's very cool to see that the Matrix is like, hey, this is your mission. And I'm like, wow, I get it. I'm doing it. And it's more than like a mission, it's also like who I'm going to become. It says that I'm going to develop a unique perspective of the world. And, that's going to be like my thing. That's my maybe my core, my center. And I've definitely gained a unique perspective of the world. And one of the things I kind of want to mention then is Matrix of Destiny Pro, right? So being the creator of the platform, I've always had the ability to add as many charts as I wanted. And that gave me access to running it with all of my friends, all of my family members, and looking at their information and looking at their lives. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing the proof in, I think in English, it's just the proof in the pudding. Uh, right? I don't know. It's an English thing. The proof is in the pudding. So I could start seeing that everybody's karmic tale, their characteristics, all of this stuff was just so true and alive, that this thing was so real, and not against one, two, three charts, but 20, 30, 40, 50 different people in my life. I could see how their lives have played out so perfectly to the Matrix of Destiny. And that's why I had to bring this to the world. Why I had to bring this, what we call Matrix Pro, out so that it wasn't just me seeing this, I want everybody to be able to see the way that I see. I want them to understand the world from this perspective.
That's wow. Mentions that you really want to make other people to understand the world, and it is wonderful how you found out that it is possible with Matrix of Destiny, that you can see, okay, that's how like they played the Matrix of Destiny, and they really live in an alignment with each other. And it's definitely that that everything happens in the right time. So you found the Matrix of Destiny at the right time for you. Yeah, and maybe if you found out about it like in your 20s, then it won't be like as it is. Your life won't be like that maybe successful for yourself, or maybe it will be like completely different, or you might be bored at the moment of 40 years old when you already know everything. Yeah, but everything happens at the right moment for sure. And it surprised me how our purposes are like living in alignment with the platform, because I have my purpose is nine, is sharing knowledge, is gaining knowledge, and being in this constant like working with knowledge and creating my own some insights and finding out about stuff, and then I should tell other people about it, which was actually very complicated for me, because I usually think if I already know about something, I think, okay, everybody knows about it. Like it won't surprise anyone. Everyone knows about each thing I know. But yeah, it turns out that it doesn't work like this. And sometimes people, they don't know about something. And I was shocked how, when I moved to Canada, I was shocked how fresh the system is here, like in the Western world, and nobody knows about it. And people were seeking this information, and they were asking like on the social media and here offline, people ask me, okay, what is this? What is it? How it works? And then when we met, you have this purpose of helping people, which I think you are very fulfilling this purpose like with the platform, and I'm fulfilling my purpose with sharing the knowledge. Let's move to the next question and discuss our plans. Our plans, and I think you mentioned already this plan that you want other people to expand their like knowledge and calculate other people's chart to like know better this world, and maybe even interact with other people better. When you already know these archetypes, why not? You're probably interacting like much better, and you're approaching other people with understanding that they are who they are, and you already know like how they behave, what their possible values are. Yeah, let's discuss like what we want to do to this world with a platform, like in the future, and what we are planning.
Yeah, okay, so I'll say first, you know, what I want is I would love everybody to be using the Matrix of Destiny Pro and approaching life from that level. There's just so many benefits of using the Matrix of Destiny Pro. It's that we start to learn about life. You know, we were taught that life was one way, and it was totally not. It's totally not. We are all these unique creatures, and when we can understand somebody's karmic tale, when we can understand that, it's such a game changer, you know? After a while, you can learn, okay, if somebody has this karmic tale, there's a question that you can ask. You can just pinpoint in, and it bypasses layers and layers and layers of stuff on the top. You know, how's your day? How's the weather? All of that stuff. And you get down there in a snap, and they're shocked. How did you, how could you, how could you know? You know, with one single question, you can just penetrate through what could take months to get to that spot. Um, And oftentimes, you know, nobody knows their karmic tale. The amount of people they don't know. So when you can go and you can be there, especially if it's your karmic tale. So in my case, when I talk to people with my karmic tale, that's how I learned this, is that there's so many people around me with my karmic tale, and I was in awe. And so the things that I struggled with, I just asked them very frankly, hey, did you experience this as well? And their answer was yes. And so I kept asking everybody around me with the same karmic tale, and their answer was yes. And we've all lived such incredibly painful moments the same way. You know, we've experienced it again and again, and it's just the most random, chaotic thing we've all experienced. And I was like, how is this possible? So through the asking of what was almost unbelievable, I discovered that I can just pinpoint a question. Did you experience this? And they'd be like, yes. Like, wow. You know, it's like a laser beam. So from their compassion for what people is going through. And that's the thing. It's about compassion, right? If we could add one thing, that understanding karmic tales, it's just about understanding that we can have compassion for these people, that they probably don't know what's going on with them. They probably think that they're weird.
Mhm.
They really would think they are weird, and that things are happening to them, not things are happening for them. And so providing compassion, providing that understanding and listening, I think is just what the Matrix of Destiny Pro can give us. It can connect to our humanity so much faster. You know, so what I want for the platform is that I want humans to connect to humans. I want us to really see, to really understand what we're here for, and that's just to love each other. You
Wow.
know, if this could be a tool of love, let it be that.
That's so well said, and I agree for like 100%. I really want more people to understand first themselves and not blame themselves for who they are and what they're experiencing or experienced, especially like for different karmic tales. Some karmic tales can be like terrific. And I really want people to understand that there are other people like them or other people who have different challenges and they aren't bad. And yeah, to bring more of this compassion of understanding each other, that will be already such an ambitious goal. And we can change this world to so much better if like we just give this opportunity to other people. And what I really want right now is that to make other people like connect with each other and to discuss their karmic tales, because there are so many people such as you and such as me who were like doubting in themselves and they were like questioning themselves, what is going on with me? Why things happening with me, like not for me? And we can just make these people to connect with each other and share this information with each other. And what I really want people to do is to learn this karmic tale and then approach others with this compassion and understanding that they aren't bad or they aren't doing these bad decisions because they are weird or something like that. They do it because it is difficult for them. And for people with like different karmic tales, for example, like you could have 7 in your karmic tale, like just as for instance, and other person could have it in a more like powerful position. And this person of a like powerful position of like 7 in the center, for example, they would so like blaming other people who have 7 in the karmic tale, because they have those who have 7 in the karmic tale, they have like more of negative quality of 7, and they will be irritating for those who have more like positive qualities of like specific arcana. So, and I want people to understand each other and forgive them for some moments of their life and even help each other to bring it to positive, because some of us having these energies more in the positive way, and some have these energies more in the negative way. And I want to people to share some tips, like their own tips, which help them to work with this energy to have like better results in their life. And that will be really wonderful if we can create this community and like-minded people who can share and who can discuss some things and find out the answers. It would be really great. I think that is our ambition goal.
It would be really great. And there's something that you talked about there that we don't talk about enough I want to bring up. So you talked a little bit just now about there's somebody's receiving it in a negative and somebody's maybe receiving it in a positive. What is that?
So I talk that about energies, that each energy works differently for us, and only we can determine whether our energy work in a positive way or in a negative way. Nobody else can. On our platform, we are giving people the information, like of all the possibilities, how you can feel that your energy works in a negative state, and how you can feel that your energy work in a positive state, and what you can do to bring it to positive way. And when your energy work in a positive way, you are receiving these blessings for this energy, and you feel that you are on your path, and you are like receiving these gifts, and you understood that things were happening for you, not with you. Yeah, and this is the meaning of this positives and negative energy. So we never have like nothing is determined. We are not determined that like this particular person will have the energy only negative. No, we all can change our life, and that's why I really like this system. That it brings the clarity to our life, and bring us like the free will that we can really change the things if we behave a specific way.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that we receive energies, and these energies, these are the numbers, right? Like, so for my center, it's a 7. So I receive an energy of 7. And then like this energy comes to me, and then it plays out in my life in a positive way or in a negative way, right? But I'm going to receive that energy.
Yeah, you have the specific energy from the beginning, and if you have the specific energy like in the center, our central energy usually given to us in a positive way. So when we're born, we experiencing the central energy in a positive way, but like our karmic tail is from the beginning has mostly like negative qualities of the energy. But during our lifetime, like because people they really don't understand each other, and you could have your parents who have like completely different energies, and your 7 behavior might be really weird for them, and they could try to improve you. You could feel that you are not fitting like in your like classmate group or somewhere else. So that's how we are like during our lifetime we are changing this energy, and we could like block our positive actions by this energy, and we are starting to do more negative actions by the specific energy, and that's how we are like we are bringing us to negative state. But with the knowledge in the matrix of destiny, we can find out the way what we should do, what we should change in our behavior to receive and to like make this energy work positively for us.
Beautiful. Thank you for expanding that.